Aerial shot of Tengchong episode 4.kan. Around town. Welcome to leave a message about your village. I will be filming later on. Kan. Around town. Tengchong City, Baoshan, Yunnan Province, is one of the second batch of villages listed in the Chinese traditional village list in Yunnan Province. The village committee belongs to the dam area. It is some kilometers away from the town, with a land area of 37.93 square kilometers, an altitude of 1385 meters, an average annual temperature of 17 degrees Celsius, and an annual precipitation of 1491 millimeters. It is suitable for planting crops such as rice, corn, and rapeseed. There are 8690 acres of arable land, of which 1.57 acres per capita. There are 7764 acres of forest land. The village has 24 village groups under its jurisdiction, with 1527 小时 households and a rural population of 5962, including 5774 agricultural population and 3525 labor force. Among them, 2872 people are engaged in the primary industry. In 2014, the total economic income of the entire village was 53.124 million yuan, and the per capita net income of farmers was 8.28 yuan. Farmers' income mainly comes from planting secondary and tertiary industries and providing labor services. Infrastructure. As of the end of 2014, 1527小时 households in the village had access to tap water. 0小时 households had access to drinking well water. 1527小时 households had access to electricity. 1080小时 households had access to cable television. 1500小时 households had televisions. And 970小时 households had fixed or mobile phones installed. Among them, 790小时 households had mobile phones. The village road belongs to asphalt and cement pavement. 3 kilometers away from the nearest station dock and 3 kilometers away from the nearest market. The effective irrigation area of the entire village is 4021 acres, including 2800 acres of high and stable yield farmland, and 0.51 acres of high and stable yield farmland per capita. By the end of 2014, there were 569小时 households living in brick and wood structure houses in the village. 941小时 households reside in civil structural housing. Natural resources. The total area of arable land in the village is 8690 acres, including 6326 acres of farmland and 2363 acres of land, with a per capita arable land of 1.57 acres, mainly planted with crops such as rice, corn, and rapeseed. It has 3764 acres of forest land, including 23 acres of economic forest fruit land and 0.04 acres of per capita economic forest fruit land, mainly planted with economic forest fruits such as chestnuts. Other areas are 5893 acres. Rural economy. In 2014, the total rural economic income of the village was 53.124 million yuan, including 15 million yuan from planting and 4.78 million yuan from animal husbandry, including 952 pigs, 605 beef cattle, and 364 sheep. Forestry income is 9.2 million yuan. Secondary and tertiary industry income is 10.17 million yuan, and wage income is 6.05 million yuan. The per capita net income of farmers is 8.28 yuan, with farmers' income mainly focused on planting secondary and tertiary industries for labor services. The total income from migrant work in the village is 4 million yuan, including 330 permanent migrant workers, 290 domestic workers in the province, and 40 external workers in the province. Characteristic industries. The main industry of the village is agriculture, mainly sold to. In 2014, The total sales revenue of the main industry in the village was 8.67 million yuan. The village is developing characteristic industries and plans to vigorously develop the agricultural industry. Population health. The village currently has 1,527小时 households and a total population of 5,962, including 3,028 males and 2,934 females. Among them, there are 5,774 agricultural population and 3,525 labor force. By the end of 2014, the entire village had participated in rural social pension insurance 2846. 5,978 people participated in rural cooperative medical care, and the villagers mainly rely on medical care. They are a kilometer away from the village community health center and some kilometers away from the town health center. 195小时 households with mixed population of humans and animals. Publicity of village affairs. By the end of 2014, the village had signed 1375 agricultural contract agreements with a contracted rural land area of 5,985.00 acres, including a land transfer area of 750.00 acres. At the end of the year, the total collective income was 5.68 million yuan, with fixed assets of 3.59 million yuan, and the collective income at the end of the year was 6 million yuan. Rural financial management was implemented, and village affairs were regularly disclosed. A democratic financial management group was established, mainly through pasting announcements, blackboard newspapers, meetings, and other means of disclosure. Cultural education. Primary school students in the village attend primary school, while middle school students attend middle school. The village is 1.5 kilometers away from the primary school and 2 kilometers away from the secondary school. Among the compulsory education students in Milken, there are 439 primary school students and 308 middle school students. Development focus. The main difficulties and problems in this village are lack of funds and sales market. The future development ideas and priorities of the village are development ideas and industries, stone processing, hot spring services, planting of forest fruits, sugarcane, Ganoderma lucidum, breeding of cows, pigs, chickens, and other industries. The village has 9 party groups with a total of 150 party members, including 110 male and 40 female party members, 99 members.